Welcome back to another episode of 20 Minutes with Chad, where Chad posts his podcast and only has a 3.5 rating on Spotify.
Really? They
Yeah,
got
what's
ratings
going
on it now?
They do. Well, I think it was iTunes. I don't know. You posted it and I saw it. We have a 3.5. I'm like, that's better than one.
I guess on a rating. Wow, goddamn, shoot.
I couldn't care less.
I'm like I really don't pay attention to reviews, man. I'm like
I
it
don't
kind of
either.
it hits hit and miss with me sometimes, man. I'm like it is what it is. Like my films, my comedy, and it's just like woof.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
I'm sure they have them in the US, but I don't know what they're called. Stores that sell weird products that other stores couldn't sell.
Mhm.
So I go in and I have one in my not far from my house. It's on my mail route. And I go in to buy this thing called Fao Pop. Doesn't matter. I don't know if they have it, but they have like weird, they have like cases of this pop that have fiber inside.
Fiber,
Like,
like probiotics.
yeah, added to your drink.
Oh yeah, I think we had that. Isn't like it's what was yours called? It was like I think we have something like that. I think it's like pop something over here. Like I'm trying to see. I'm trying to like because I think I had one the other day. Let's see. I had like a real like weird flavor, but it was a probiotic. It's like pop soda or something. It's like poppy soda or something.
No, yeah, I know
Pop.
that one. No, this one is like actual fiber.
Oh wow. It
So
probably
that means
do.
it.
It
So
probably does,
it
but I don't
it
have a
was
problem
five
pooping.
dollars for like 20 of them. And me being a pop drinker, I said, okay, I'll try it. Sorry, soda drinker for American
But see, I'm not
audiences.
that old enough where I don't have pooping issues.
I didn't have
Mr.
a pooping issue. Well,
Uh-huh.
after having
Uh-huh.
that drink, I was guaranteed not to have a pooping issue. I had one, and the rest of them went in the garbage. So what I'm saying is, I'm getting to my point now. Do you ever go to these stores and try these products out?
I do, yes. Just for shits and giggles to see what happens. But I'm kind of like stick to my own kind of routine and everything where like I
So,
like things that I already know it tastes. Like for example, I went to this Mexican restaurant and got a taco salad. Always get it. Like every week I either get a taco salad or burrito. The chick totally knows me. She's like, oh, another there's gonna be a taco salad or burrito. Mm, sorry, I'm crunching on chips right now. Speaking of Mexican food,
what kind
their
of
chips are
chips are we eating today? Last time it
it's
was
that
queso chips.
these are actual like real like fried
Oh,
chips from
tortilla chips.
tortilla chips from an actual Mexican restaurant, like legit. So, mm, all oil and greasy.
So, is that Chad's go-to food? Would be Mexican?
Oh yeah, I love Mexican food. I could live off of that. I love the Mexican food. I love the Mexican women. This is a great combination.
But have you been to Mexico?
No, I think I'm fine with just dating Mexican chicks. I kind of get a key idea of what Mexico's going to be like. That's like extra guacamole. Hey,
So, well, let's go back to a bit now. Chad is looking for a new path, let's say. That's the easiest way to
well,
explain
it's
it.
not a new path. It's just I'm looking for a new job because basically my general manager at the job I have right now, she's like, "Hey, you guys better start looking for another job because corporates coming in and cutting everyone's hours down to 12 hours a week." And yeah, like 12 hours a week. So if you're not a supervisor, she was like, you're gonna be working 12 hours a week, and some of these people are main source of income is that job. And
How many hours are you supposed? You said 20 hours is what you're
I'm supposed to
supposed
get
to do.
20 hours a week, and it's gone
So
down
you're
from
losing 160 US. Sorry, I say US because I'm Canadian. So
mhm.
200 Canadian a week.
Yeah, it's not just that, it's just like plus it's $20 an hour. So you get $20 an hour times
Eight.
whatever.
It's 160. Yes,
Uh-huh.
I got that figured out.
God man. Me not educated. Me
Me Neanderthal. Oh,
me
big word.
me make fire spinning wheel.
Oh.
The whole episode be, oh.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, yeah,
That's right.
people be looking at us like sons of bitches. We're listening to this shit.
Well, that's why we have a 3.5 rating.
Probably, probably all the shit talking about fucking Sacramento and all that stuff. But no, so Yeah, and the general manager basically was like start looking for another job, and I've been really weird because like I've been hitting different air industries, I should say, and I've been getting like 2, 3 interviews for each company. I just did a final one today for a grocery store,
Good.
and so we'll see if I'll find out in 3 days with that one, and then that one's like it's going to be a minimum 28 hours a week, which is good, what I'm looking for, and they give you benefits, so I'm like I get rid of freaking Medi-Cal. Let's see what else. There's assistant manager position at a car wash. Had an interview there this morning. Another 30-minute interview with that one, and then an animal waste technician. I'm up also to that one, which is basically scooping dog poop and shit like that. And right now they're doing a driver license check. So all of them are, you know.
Hold on. Back this up.
Mhm.
You're getting a driver's license check? That's probably a good thing.
No, that's a good thing. They're seeing if I'm getting checked in for records and stuff like that, for if I have any accidents or insurance and stuff. So
Well,
it's
you
like
haven't driven in so long, it probably doesn't matter. I mean, now you are, but before you weren't.
my last accident was like 2008. And that was like the only accident I have. I don't even have speeding tickets, dude. I'm like, I try like from all the time from 19 to now. I don't have speeding tickets even.
Listen, you live in LA. You can't drive anywhere in LA fast, can you?
Oh
Maybe
hell
you
yeah.
did. Oh,
Well,
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
see. I didn't. I had a car maybe the first year in LA, and then the
Really?
transmission went out. Yeah, the transmission went out, and I was just like, nah, cool. You guys can keep it. I ain't gonna fucking take it because I'm not gonna spend thousands of dollars to fix it.
5 grand.
Yeah, it's
Well,
fucking
couple
expensive.
US 3,300.
Yeah, no, it's like it's expensive. And yeah, I'm like, and I was working at IKEA at the time, so like that's not gonna.
Oh, I didn't
Mm.
know you were at IKEA when you first came to LA. I thought you were in Sacramento in IKEA.
No, I was in Sacramento IKEA, and then I transferred down to the
Okay.
LA IKEA, so I had a job. I wasn't gonna like willy nilly go down there with no job, so I wanted to make sure I had a job, a place, my car, which that didn't last long. Um, but yeah, no, I worked at IKEA, and then that's even a funny story. When I went down there, originally I was gonna rent a sublease for what's it call it in Burbank. But 2 days before I moved down, they're like, "Oh yeah, the other roommate he subleased it to someone else." So I had to, like really fast trying to
Oh,
find a new place. Yeah,
ouch.
yeah, and that's when I found that living room, and the living room was only supposed to be temporary, and then 9+ years later, he was
Wow.
still yeah. But then yeah, it was interesting because it was only supposed to be like 6 months, and then I just rented the living room and was there for the whole time.
Very exciting, Chad. So
Oh
back
yes,
to
I know.
these jobs. Half
Mm-hmm.
an hour interview for the
Yeah.
driving one. I know what it is, but I'm not going to say it.
Mm-hmm.
What questions did they ask you?
They basically because they're looking for people for customer service experience. I have so much customer service experience with these day jobs, which like flexible day jobs from have 15 years experience in food service. And then that I had other jobs in retail, like working at Rite Aid. I worked at grocery stores. I worked in like detailing before. I did car sales. I worked at Costco. I've done a bunch of jobs. So yeah, so that's pretty much. I have a lot of experience, and that's why a lot of people get turned like, "Oh, you've got a lot of customer service experience," and usually that's what gets me jobs is my customer service job. So that's what it is. So I'm trying to change because I hear a bunch of dogs in the background.
So do I.
Yeah, there's they rescued a 4 week old Frenchie. So it's a spicy little potato. Let's just say that.
So let's go a little bit more. Interactions with your landlord.
Mhm.
They have 2 dogs now.
3 total.
How is that
3.
experience for you? That rents a room,
Oh, I
I
love
think.
dogs. I grew up raising dogs and everything. So that's why, yeah, dogs aren't a problem. I grew up pets all the time, so that's not nothing big to me. Like
Have
I
you
raised
ever
rabbits.
have they ever given you the phone call? Hey, Chad, we're gonna be late coming home. Can you let the dogs out?
Oh yes, yes. I do that too. I play with the dogs anyways when I come home, where I just kind of like play with them and let them use the bathroom, but they have to and everything. So yeah, these dogs have interesting personalities. I like Frenchies.
Does the Frenchie have a name yet?
I forget what is. I forget which one is this. But the other two are pretty cool. One's like an old man, and the other one's just a diva. I don't think it's a dog. I think she doesn't think it's a dog. But yeah, so but it's like a little potato. This baby one's like a little potato, a little spicy potato. But yeah, no, that's that. Dogs are cool. Um, yeah, it's between like that, just been basically living. Woo!
Okay. Chad writes today, 2 hours ago. Who cares? People have opinions.
Who cares? People have opinions.
What is Chad upset
Oh,
about?
oh, that's that whole Amelia Perez thing where the actor or actress, sorry, actress, was like she said some things that were like uh just opinions, and people always try to find something to point out, like, oh, this person says something about Muslims and da 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 da, and I'm like, that's their fucking opinion. Like, who cares? It's like, unless they say let's put them in little happy camps. I mean, really shouldn't say anything. Same with like that whole Elon Musk thing and all the Trump things, and I'm just like, unless they start doing that stuff, I'm like, unless you start killing 9 million Jews or 10 million Jews or 10 million Muslims, I'm like, I really don't like it's not anything to worry about personally. That's how I look at it.
Okay. Next up, Chad writes, I don't look at rewrites as rewrites. I look at them as punch ups.
Yes, that's a comedian hack basically, or like trick. I say hack as like a trick wise, where when it just punch ups are there to punch up the jokes, you know, or punch up the action. Where people look at rewrites like, oh my god, I got to rewrite the whole thing and get myself out of that mindset. I always go, you know what? I just gonna do a punch up because I did that even with my recently completed screenplay where I went back and I was like, oh, I want to punch this up, or I want to add some jokes here and that kind of thing. Where it's just like it's punch up, it's not write ups, because right rewrites. I really don't like the idea of being like, oh, you got to rewrite the whole thing, and kind of gets the wrong message, I think. So I always say punch ups.
Okay. You have a post, a meme of saying when your coker gets too close. Is this from personal
What happened? What was it?
users? You have a video of when your coworker gets too close.
A video of the coworker gets too
This is on
close.
your Facebook. 20 hours ago, you posted a video of a guy running down a hall.
Running down.
Something really close. Listen, this is your Facebook. I don't know. Now it's gone to something weird. I had it on here. Fine.
Oh, I was like, I don't remember that one. When a
Fine,
coworker
never mind.
gets too close, I'm like, someone's got some good shrooms. Where are my shrooms?
Chad has also posted, they never find another you. Who's looking for you, Chad?
The DEA joking. No, it's basically, I was just like was talking about like my films and stuff. People always try to like put me into like a God, what's the word I'm looking for? Into like a package, and I don't like that. Where it's just like, oh, Chad's this, pigeonhole me. So basically, I'm just saying that I'm different. You can't really pigeonhole me. That's what it is.
Couldn't care less. Let's move along. Chad likes to go on. He's a Capricorn. This is not the first time we've heard about this on the show. Anything slow irritates a Capricorn like crazy. Slow computers, slow phones, slow people. A Capricorn has little to no patience. Now, I do have a little bit of issues. Slow people.
Mhm.
Sometimes people are challenged at some things. Me personally, sometimes are challenged. So if I'm
I'm
slow at flipping burgers, you're going to yell at me?
not gonna yell at you. I just put your head in the fryer. No, I don't yell at anyone. I'm a perfect little angel. I'll just
I
kidnap
don't
your
believe
dog,
that for a
Fluffy.
second.
Right? um, I'm a Capricorn. We're structured. We have a bunch of foundation. We're awesome. If it wasn't for us, the world would collapse.
So do you actually open the paper every day and look at your horoscope?
Not really, not like that. I look at the traits, because if you look at the Capricorn traits, and then if you look at the Chinese horoscope of my traits, it's like really like spot on to character traits where I'm just like, dang, this person really, I'm like, this is me in a nutshell. But I really don't look into astrology or anything as like, oh, the be all end all, because I'm like the control of my own destiny, as so called, where I make my own shit happen. Create your own opportunities, create your own lane, stay in your own lane. That's how I look at life. Let's see.
Well, let's back this up just a tiny little bit for you.
Okay.
If I stayed in my own lane, we never would have met.
Mm, define how on my part or your part?
My part.
Well, I mean, that's your prerogative. I mean, did you reach out to me or what was like? I
I
don't remember
reached
how
out to
we.
you for Night Night on Twitter.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, you wanted to review it. I'm trying to
No,
think
I
who.
did not want to review it. I wanted to interview about it.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of like how that like how did you start following my page anyways? I That's what I want to know. I'm like, it's been a while. It's been like what
Oh,
2000.
that's easy. You must have posted something about independent film because that's what my search is always independent film.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what
It,
I enjoy. I like discussing independent filmmakers. I like to see how you work out problems. I like to see what
mhm.
you do. And that's how we started. You show up like all dressed nicely. I wish I had that video. I so wish I had that video.
Dressed
So
up
long
nicely.
ago. That was
Now,
that was on what was on Skype? Probably
yeah,
Skype,
Skype. It was Skype.
which I don't use anymore.
Yeah, I don't even. I keep it there just for shits and giggles because people only do that sometimes. But yeah, that's a long time. Now I just wear a raggedy t-shirt and my
Well, like I
boxer.
don't see like I'm wearing the same stuff, but this is what I normally wear in all my videos.
Yeah. No, I usually wear black t-shirts and stuff. That's usually my go-to thing. You know, black is the color, you know what I mean? Excuse me. But yeah,
Lovely.
no,
That's only a
that's
3.5, Chad.
3.5. It's like life size of my nuts. But you're like, God damn it, this show's getting
No, I don't
canceled.
care. You can say whatever you want. I just post it. That's all I do is just post.
Just post it. All the people like looking for me. It's him. He's posted it. He's a Trump supporter.
Listen, I couldn't. I don't think you're Trump. I think
Oh no,
you're
I
an
know.
independent.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how I think and pick things. A lot of people always want to try to put me into a category. Like, what was
Yeah.
it? Because I like facts. I like facts, and I
So do
point out
I.
the facts. And people always like, oh, those facts are wrong. I'm like, but they're facts. Like they're bitching and moaning for like the best example. I was telling someone, it's like, to say the answer is four, you're always gonna have someone gonna say 2 + 2 is 4, 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 is equal 4, and all these different things. I'm like, and people are arguing how to get the 4, and I'm like, but the answer's still 4.
I'm with
That's
you
what gets me.
100%.
That's what gets me crazy when these people come in and like, no, it's 2 + 2. No, it's 3 + 1. No, you have that one asshole. No, it's 5. Take away 1. It gets 4.
Well, how
And
about
you're
the
like,
square root of 16? That's the asshole.
yeah, right.
That is your
And then,
asshole.
no, or something sitting there. I'm like, oh my god, like seriously, it's like, but they don't look at it. It's just everyone's bending their own agenda to those numbers and not realizing like it's still
Correct.
4. So,
Hey,
but
Chad,
people
guess
always
what?
what
You're still done. Goodbye.
it chattels out.